Welcome back, everyone. This is my third attempt to make this video because I've been having some technical difficulties. I know I haven't recorded in a while, but I'm not going to dwell on that subject. Today we're going to look at what's behind me. It's this Commodore SX-64 that I've attempted to make a video on 3 times, but I am excited to have this unit, and then it's in very good shape. Give me a moment. Well, give me a moment here and I'll get you closer and we will take a look at this machine. All right, here we go with the top of the machine. Right here, there's not a lot of details. There's a grill right here, and the rest of it is a metal casing. I mean, it was meant to be, carried and lugged around. I guess it's to prevent being too badly damaged if it dings into things. There's a scratch here, little dings along the edge here, but otherwise it looks to be in very good shape. No big dents or anything. This grill is plastic. There's a keyboard. It's a cartridge slot right here on top. Instead of in the back end like on a bread bin C64. And the speaker's right here. I have it resting on the handle right now. I have had this apart before, in making the other 2 videos for this, but we'll get that stuff out of the way. The sides of this machine, get it here so you can see it on camera. The handle mounts here and on another spot on the other side. It has this plastic guard, which can just slide off. Well, once the screws in the back are taken out, which they are on this one. The bottom of the machine has another grill which protects the slot where the keyboard cable goes. Well, move this up, we can see inside that keyboard where the keyboard goes, right there. That is a standard DB25 female connection, which this goes into, and then the other end goes into the keyboard. This cable came with this machine. It appears to be an original cable for this machine, which are very hard to come by these days, but at some point had gotten damaged, so there was a repair done. I did not do this. This came like this. Looks like it's sealed. Some sort of acrylic or potting compound in there. But it works. All right, let's turn this around again. The other side of this machine, he's pretty heavy. Same as the first. With a handle mount and this guard. And now here on the back of the machine, have 2 joystick ports. The video port, it's a serial port for attaching printers or floppy drives. This is labeled user port right back here. Power goes in here. There's a fuse, and then the power switch right here. For those of you playing along at home, there's the serial number and all the other details on the decal there. Made in Japan from Commodore Japan Limited. Everything's in English though. I'm going to move you guys again and we'll take a look at the front of the machine. Okay, here on the front of the machine, the keyboard is this part right here. Looks like the decal's in good condition. It cleaned up rather nice. This is just plastic, even though most of the rest of the case is metal. And with the keyboard down, we can see the little, about 5-inch or 5.5-inch screen. Little, it says storage, a little cubby there. And then the disk drive, it says drive 0, but it ends up being device number 8 on the Commodore. Inside this little door are all the controls for the screen and for the volume for the internal speaker. All right, let's put this keyboard aside for the time being, and then we'll take a look on the inside of the machine. All right, since the top is already unscrewed from the chassis, we'll just pull that off. We'll set him aside gently. And from here we can see the speaker that I pointed out earlier. There's the cartridge slot again. This is the CRT here that I'm not touching because this has been on recently. Power supply all right here. You can see the fuse, the switch, where the plug goes in. The PCBs all through here. I believe this is the main board. But I honestly don't know. That's all right. Let's take these off. Put them aside. All right, we're going to plug him in. Plug in for video. Then I have a joystick here. We'll plug him in too. Just like so. I want to move you guys again, and we'll take a look at the screen. Okay, now we'll see what happens. Hopefully this still works while I have it on camera. Flip the power switch back here. Suppose I better turn the screen on. Ooh, VZO. Looks like it works just fine. I'm going to lower you guys down, hopefully carefully. Take a look at the little screen because it is on too. I don't know if you guys can see that. It's kind of washed out on the camera. Well, back up we go. The image is a little soft on the screen. Up at the top, it says SX-64 basic version 2.0 or V2.0. Then 64K RAM system, 38911 basic bytes free, and it says ready with a blinking cursor. I found an image of a game that I remember playing when I was much younger called Lords of Conquest. I made a disc with that image. The image, though, was meant to be played in an emulator, thus has the adapters for the emulation model, has their demo on the before it starts the game. To load this, we will type okay, I will completely mess that up. Believe it or not, it has a ready prompt there. I'm going to try just run quote star quote comma 8 for the drive letter comma 1 undefined statement error. Well, that didn't work. Okay. LOAD for load. Again, quote star quote comma 8 comma 1. Says it's searching, now loading. You can probably hear the drive going. Has a nice red light. It seems to be a quiet drive. Once this loads, we'll run it, let you see the demo a minute, then we'll show the demonstration of the game for a brief moment. Then we'll close this video. This won't be my only Commodore video. It's loading that whole program into RAM. And then it will run mostly from RAM. It says ready. It's ready to go. And to run this program, just type run. This is the demo for the folks who brought this game to the emulation scene. Okay, it says decrunching. We can start a new game, continue a save game, use a map maker. You can make custom levels for this. This is a strategy game where you play against the computer or against a second player. And you try to take over their territories. I won't get into it too much. I'm using a joystick here to control it. It's in demo mode now, so it'll show all of the menu screens, but auto answer everything. You can hear my neighbors up there. All right, looks like sound works and it looks like the system works just fine. Again, I'm really excited to have this machine. The next Commodore machine I'm going to take a look at is a Commodore 128. I hope you enjoyed this video today. Well, thank you and have a good day.